but he asked, like, are you gay? Which, you know, you're not allowed to ask that.
No.
It's not.
But
Out of control.
But also, like, I don't really make a secret about it. So I said, like, oh yeah.
So he basically, it was just like that's one of those like verbal aggression sort of things that's like there's an undertone to it. Although he can obviously look and see the general consensus of the energy, he decided to kind of just he knows, but he's being just immature about it. Let's just put it that way. Completely immature.
Don't just say it out loud for him.
Also, he's like,
yeah, exactly.
He's from Texas. He like lives in Texas.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
See, Texas has a mental health issue.
Oh, okay.
It's called support and control.
I really don't understand why Kim and Ariel want to move there.
Maybe that's exactly what Texas needs. They need more people to move over there with open minds. Because I'm actually considering moving to Texas, to be quite honest.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas?
Well, absolutely. Yeah. It's got like at least 5 of like the most affordable places to live if you want to buy a home and raise a family. Like Texas has a lot to be offered. Right now, there's a great diaspora of Californians going over to Texas, which makes it kind of like we kind of try to get away. I'm trying to get away from these houses.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, people. I'm a believer, so I didn't really mean hell.
And then, okay,
So
I consent to this video.
thank you for our legal team over there in the corner. She consents.
Absolutely. Cut this part
As you
out.
were saying, Matthew.
He told my boss that.
And he went, and how do you know that he did this? So explain to me. So he asked you this question.
Outed it to your boss.
So he was willing to throw you under a bus on marbles underneath your shoes.
When was this?
Well, no, I don't think it was
who
like
is this
that.
motherfucker?
So wait, so explain to us how you think it was, because I'm curious to know the dynamic of this. So,
oh yeah, because I mean, like he's a okay dude, but yeah, talks too much, like
can't keep his mouth closed.
Yeah.
He gets excited with information like a little kid who stole something.
You know, right? And like there's like maybe 600 dudes like on this project.
Wow,
that's how many people.
That's a lot of people, and to zero in on you.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so what do you think the reverse psychology in this is about? Because let's see, there might be something more to this.
He likes you.
That's
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a possibility of that, or
he's like,
he's
what
trying to
are
out
you?
himself.
Wait, how gay?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you actually gay?
There's some psychology behind this. The fact that there's 600 people, yet he's focused on your sexuality. Think about that. Just think about the probability of all of that.
Yeah.
And you know mathematics, knowing engineering, right?
You know math.
Yeah, and also there's like so much more shit that we have to worry about, like than...
Exactly. So I think me and Marissa are onto something. This goes beyond just intellectual and lifestyle mores. This is more of a personal interest.
I would say that, honestly. I didn't know all this.
Scandalo.
Well, you know.
And he's from Texas. Because, you probably grew up conservative. And he probably
very
has an
conservative.
issue. Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even say who you are, you know.
At all. He probably likes to wear pink ruffled panties with a butt plug in the back.
You know,
this channel, this is not going on this channel. I'm just sussing some stuff out. And this right here is a wand, Harry Potter.
I love it. This is, he evangelizes, I'm sure.
Oh, of course he does. And he's very conflicted. But what he needs to understand is Jesus loves him, regardless of whether or not he loves that pole or he likes the whole. Okay.
I mean, either way, honestly, too, it's like you're not gross or you're not like doing
Matthew,
something.
Exactly. You're not exactly.
Like whatever he might think or whatever this person is like. You're got in their mind, like,
and that's the thing too. Like, it sucks because like we just had this whole conversation about how we grew up, right, and how we felt like we were ostracized because of who we 100%. Are naturally in our natural state, right? And so, can you imagine? Because he has like at least we've dealt with like 2% of our demons, and I'm just being conservative because I don't want to act like I know everything because there's a lot to go. But basically, what I'm like just suggesting maybe he had some of these same issues and it still plagues him to this very day. Like he shows up in his everyday life and he's really unhappy. However, like just like having you confirm that you are gives him that little bit of gas to exist.
Which is a teeter-totter situation because it's like, yeah, you could see it on that super awesome silver lining You know,
That's
Or-
like, yeah, the best possible.
that was the
Or,
best
yeah.
possible silver lining.
Yeah.
And then, or not, which is completely just he's an
Oh,
asshole
I mean,
and just
well,
like trying to out
because
you
like,
for no reason.
even if
Yeah, there's
Like-
definitely that side of it. He's a shark.
There's yeah, that could be. It could
Yeah.
be, and it sucks.
Well, what do you feel? What does your
Yeah,
intuition
how do
tell
you
you?
feel about that?
I thought we were cool. Like
Before all this, like,
So you had a
you're
rapport
like,
with this
you're
young
going-
man.
and I think I still do. Okay, yeah. So like I do a lot of pretending at work.
So you have to code switch a little bit.
like what
All the
role do
time.
I have to play right now?
Yeah, all the time.
I'm the
Yeah.
little mermaid
That's how
right
I
now.
am too.
Flippy floppy flop flop.
So like but in our code switch selves, like I thought we were like kind of polar. Like
Polar
hold on.
opposites?
Like why wouldn't you know? Like, hey, don't tell.
Don't
people,
ask.
Don't.
About this.
Yeah, it's none of their
This
business,
is my
right?
private.
But, like we both
information.
know that this is like a conservative industry.
Exactly.
Like
First
of
of
course.
all,
Conservative black and white industry.
You
And
want
I don't
another
mean black
shot?
and white. No, thank you. In terms of race, but I mean black and white in terms of thinking because it's very legalistic. It's empiricism.
Yeah.
And it's either it is or it isn't.
And so
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, I can't imagine why he would do that.
Yeah,
Yes,
only he
maybe-
would really know, right?
I guess maybe boundaries don't exist for some people.
Well,
But they do
but
for
they
everybody
should
else.
for everybody else, but in this situation, it is up to you to really place that boundary. And this is where I think he did an excellent job at that, because he's trying to override your boundaries. And when you say boundaries don't exist, well, he's hoping that somebody won't catch that boundaries should exist.
Mm.
So he basically tried to overstep one of your boundaries by, in a work environment, trying to delve into your personal life when it's absolutely none of his business, especially as a professional. And so, respectively and professionally, you held your ground, and he probably did not appreciate that, but kudos to you.
He didn't expect it. I mean, he might not have appreciated it, but he didn't expect it.
And he respects it, though.
and then now he does. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was exactly gonna say. Like, because you don't.
Good job, love.
I wish I could not be a hoe.
Wait, hold on, that word is actually going to be censored out of this video because this is a Christian.
You
I'm
can't
just
even say
kidding.
it.
Well, I think we're
I'm
done
a
with the
believer.
conversation.
I'm a believer.
I think we're